Hello students, welcome to your EVS class. Today we are going to start chapter number 10, that is cooking food. So students, I would like to request you all to open your book chapter number 10. Students, in this chapter you will learn about these topics: why we cook food, different methods of cooking, vessels for cooking, equipments used for cooking, fuels for cooking, eating in the family, and healthy food. Students, in the previous chapter, you have learned all about food. Now let us move forward to learn about different methods of cooking, utensils, and fuels which are used for cooking. Students, we all need food to live because food gives us energy to work and play. It is essential for our body. It keeps us healthy and protects us from diseases. Thousands of years ago, when people had no knowledge of fire, they used to eat only raw food. And once fire was discovered, they learned the skill of cooking their food. Students, why do we need to cook food? Yes, cooking makes the food tasty. It makes the food soft and easy to digest. And it also kills the germs present in the raw food. Okay. Now let us see what are the different methods of cooking. There are many ways in which we can cook our food. These are baking, boiling, steaming, grilling, roasting, and frying. So the first method of cooking food is baking. When food items are put inside an oven, they get baked. Potatoes, breads, cookies, buns, biscuits, and cakes are baked in this way. Now the next method of cooking food is boiling. In this method, food is cooked in hot water. Eggs, vegetables, rice, and dal are cooked by using this method. Students, we also boil water to kill the germs in it. Now the next is steaming. In this method, food is cooked in steam. Momos, dhoklas, and idlis are cooked using this method. Now the next method of cooking food is grilling. So this method involves cooking food directly on a source of heat. And the common cooking equipment used in this method is a frame of metal bars, which is called a griller. And the method of grilling is used to cook food like meat, sandwiches, and some vegetables. Roasting. Students, this method involves cooking food in the dry heat of fire or inside an oven. Meats, vegetables, fish, paneer, etc. are cooked using this method. Now the next method is frying. This method involves cooking food in hot oil without using water. And there are three ways in which food can be fried. First is deep frying, second shallow frying, third is stir frying or sauteing. Now we will see the next topic, that is vessels or utensils used for cooking. Students, for cooking food we need a vessels, and vessels used in our kitchen are called utensils. Cooking utensils are made of wood, steel, clay, and plastic. And students, as you can see in this picture, here are some pictures of some commonly used utensils in our Indian kitchen, like wok, frying pan, pressure cooker, and cooking pot. Equipments used for cooking. Students, we use a number of equipments for cooking these days, and these includes stoves of various types such as tandoors, gas stoves, microwave oven, toaster, and electric heater, etc. Fuels for cooking. Students, fuels. So fuels are the materials which is used to produce heat or energy for cooking food. And different types of fuels which we use for cooking are given here. See, first firewood, second charcoal, dung cake, crop residues, kerosene, electricity, LPG, coke and solar energy. So the first is firewood. Students, this fuel is generally used in rural areas where many people still use mud stoves. Firewood is used to produce fire from mud stoves on which the food is cooked. And students, using mud stoves to cook food is time taking and energy consuming. Moreover, burnt firewood, it releases a lot of smoke. Next is kerosene. So this fuel is used in kerosene stoves. Kerosene, it is a petroleum product and it gives a strong flame while burning. Next is coal. Coal is a fossil fuel. It can burn for a long time and in many places it is burned to get fire for cooking. To cook food, coal is used in firewood stoves or angitis made of iron. Now the next is charcoal. This fuel is made by burning wood and it is used in firewood stoves and tandoors. LPG, students, it stands for liquefied petroleum gas. This fuel is supplied in LPG cylinders and it is a common household fuel in cities and towns. Solar energy. Students, solar energy is the energy emitted by the sun and a special type of cooker called solar cooker uses solar energy to produce the heat which is necessary for cooking food. Electricity. Gadgets like ovens, grillers and toasters are run by electricity as a source of energy for cooking food and these are common in urban areas. Cow dung cakes. In many villages, dung of cow is dried into cakes and these cow dung cakes are used as fuel in mud stoves. Now the next one is gobar gas. Students, it comprises the gaseous form of animal dung and waste materials. It is a smokeless and pollution-free fuel. Eating in the family. Students, usually all members of a family have their dinner together. It brings them closer to one another and makes their bond stronger. Students, while dining together, they share lot of things, particularly what they did during the day. They also share important and interesting plans. Okay? And the food served for dinner is mostly the same for all family members. Different types of food eaten by family members of different age group. Students, different people have different diet. Children who are growing up, they need bodybuilding food. People who do physical work, they need more energy giving food. And elderly people, they eat less. They take soft food that can digest easily. And small babies have milk or semi-solid foods like mashed bananas and steamed apples. Healthy food. Students, before eating, food should be properly washed and cooked. So germs in food are destroyed by cooking. Foods that are eaten raw should be washed properly. It is also important to remember that food should always be taken fresh. Okay. Students, we should also drink at least 2 glasses of milk and 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. And we should avoid overeating. Now students, we are done with the chapter. Thank you.